So it's one more of those days when um, gotta be honest. Gotta be honest with yourself and do some things. So it is day 224. We've corrected for the right amount of days now at this point. Um, it was doing pretty good for the beginning part of the week and all on a plan and everything and things went awry a little bit, but we're still pretty good shape. Um, we did my wife and I are kind of doing this stuff together, so we did an extended fast Sunday night through Tuesday dinner. So it's about 46 hours. And on Tuesday we had dinner. I made I've been wanting to do this for a while. I made a pork belly. It was about a 1 pound worth of pork belly, and we cut it up into 4 pieces. So it was like a quarter pound. It was like a 4 ounce piece of pork belly and a salad, a nice big salad, a lot of leafy greens, a lot of the stuff that you're supposed to have, a lot of apple cider vinegar as part of the dressing, and some olive oil, and threw not a handful of garlic, but like a half a teaspoon of garlic in there, and about the same or maybe a little more even of onion, chopped up minced onion, in kind of a version of a ranch dressing that doesn't have like the mayo part of it in there. It's like a ranch salad dressing rather than the creamy one. It was more of a clear one, and it was really good. Anyway, that was good. We did all that, and then we planned to do 48s kind of back to back, fasting on Monday and fasting on Thursday. Today is Thursday. It is a fasting day, but Wednesday, yesterday, was another. So Tuesday and Wednesday were eating days. We had dinner on Tuesday, and we were. I was just gonna have a regular 2 meal a day on Wednesday, and I did. I had lunch. I had a small salad and with some stuff from our garden. So that was kind of cool. And our garden is a little click and grow garden. So I pulled some lettuce out of there and had it. It was quite fine. It's definitely a lot cleaner, and I guarantee I know what's in that particular lettuce. So that's helpful. And a small salad, and then we had some leftovers that were in the fridge from the weekend, and I just picked at some of that stuff, and so it was still pretty good. And then when my wife came home, all hell broke loose, and we had planned a dinner, and it was a hamburger patty, it was like about a 6-ounce hamburger patty and another salad, and we were trying to do it. There's a place in town here called The Counter, and I think it's a chain, but it's they do hamburgers, but they also do hamburgers, salads, and things. So we were trying to mimic one of those, and the way I like it from them is a hamburger patty with that's kind of done in a Greek style. So it's kind of like a Greek salad with some marinated peppers, some feta cheese, some tzatziki sauce, and I make my own. So I made my own this time without even yogurt. I just kind of did it with garlic and cucumbers and oil and vinegar. So it was more like a standard salad dressing again. So that was the salad. But when she came home with these things called malasadas, which are basically donuts and rolled sugared donuts. But and I ate 3 of those before dinner, or 2 of those before dinner and 1 after dinner. And then while we were home and she was working and I was reading, and we got a call from our in-laws who live downstairs, and or her parents who live downstairs, and they said, a couple of aunts are over. So we went downstairs and then had a pie. And there's a local bakery called Ted's, and they do a halpia chocolate pie. So it's like a chocolate mousse pie, and halpia is like a coconut pudding, not pudding, what would be considered coconut jello, and whipped cream, and had to have one of those too. So I mean, we were way off the reservation last night. The effects weren't too bad. I haven't checked my blood. I'm a little afraid to check my blood, but my weight didn't change significantly at all. I mean, I weighed in. I was weighing in at like 168 or so, and I kind of weighed in the morning, and it was 170. So I mean, it was like 2 pounds worth, but I was expecting that it would be significantly worse. But hey, so now you just jump back on the wagon and do it again, and we've got another 48-hour fast, 46 if we go to dinner on Friday. Also considering extending that to Saturday daytime, so it's closer to a 60-something hour fast. We do have 2 feasting opportunities. One of them is lunch on Saturday, and one of them is dinner on Saturday, because we've got a big 70th birthday for my wife's uncle, and we've got a 1-year birthday party for my wife's teaching partner's son. And 1-year-old birthday parties here in Hawaii are big, and they do it upright. And the problem with both of those is they're probably going to be kind of carb laden, the heavy on the carbs. So we have to pick carefully what we do and how we eat. But that's what it's going to look like for day 2. What is today? 220, 224, 25, 26, 226. Day 226 is going to kind of look like hell. But again, you don't stop. You just kind of do the best you can with what you got and move on to the next one. And that's what we do. All right. Thank you for this is myself being accountable and admitting that I've fallen off the wagon a little bit, and I'll probably have to do it again in a couple of days, but I am going to stay back on the wagon. I'm going to keep moving forward and keep trying to resolve this darn type 2 diabetes. And I do have a doctor's appointment coming up at the end of the month. And that's going to really show whether I've made progress or not. I will let you know how all that goes too. So here we go.